Hello, hello! Welcome back to another episode of English at Gym. Listen and speak. I'm your host, Sarah.
And I'm David. We're so happy you're tuning in while you're on the treadmill, or maybe just drinking coffee.
Honestly, I hope they're having coffee. It's March, David. The weather is, well, it's being very March-like today.
Oh, tell me about it. I woke up this morning, looked out the window, and saw sun. Then I walked outside and bam!
Let me guess, rain? Or was it that freezing wind that makes your eyes water?
It was both. It's like the sky couldn't decide what mood it was in. I felt like I was in a nature documentary.
That's so typical for this month. You know, we have a saying for that. In like a lion, out like a lamb.
Oh, I love that one. But wait, we should probably explain what that means for our listeners, right?
Good point. In like a lion means the month starts with really rough, stormy weather. You know, loud and scary like a lion.
And out like a lamb means by the end of March, it's hopefully calm, sweet, and warm, like a little baby sheep.
Exactly. But right now, I definitely feel the lion. I actually tried to carry an umbrella this morning. Big mistake.
Oh no, did the wind do the thing? You know when the umbrella turns inside out and you look like a bird?
Yes, it flipped completely. I was struggling with it on the street corner and a dog barked at me.
The dog was probably thinking, "Human, give up. The wind has won this round."
It really did. I just stood there, soaking wet. It was a hot mess. Do you know that expression, David?
Oh, hot mess is a classic. It means something or someone is a total disaster, but in a kind of funny way.
Precisely. I was a hot mess in the rain. But hey, that's the beauty of March. It's a month of transitions.
Transition, that's a good word. It means a change from one state to another, like moving from winter to spring.
Exactly. It's like the world is waking up, but it's still a bit grumpy and needs a cup of coffee first.
I relate to the world so much then. I'm definitely a grumpy until coffee kind of person in the morning.
We all are, David. We all are. But seriously, March feels like the Wednesday of the year, don't you think?
Wait, what do you mean? Like it's the middle of the week, but for the whole year?
Yeah, January and February are the Monday and Tuesday. Everyone is tired and cold and just trying to survive.
Ah, I see. And March is that middle point where you finally see the weekend, or in this case, summer, coming up.
Right, it's that hump. We sometimes call Wednesday hump day because you're climbing over the middle of the week.
So March is hump month. That sounds pretty accurate. People start getting spring fever.
Oh, spring fever. That's a great phrase. It's not a real sickness, guys. It's just a feeling of energy.
Yeah, it's when you've been stuck inside all winter and suddenly you want to run outside and, I don't know, plant a tree?
Or at least buy a plant that you'll probably forget to water in 2 weeks.
Hey, don't call me out like that. My cactus is doing just fine, I think. I haven't looked at it since February.
Poor cactus. But that's the thing. We get this burst of energy. People start doing spring cleaning.
Ugh, don't remind me. My wife already has a list of things for me to scrub. Why do we do that in March?
Well, spring cleaning is when you deeply clean your whole house to start the new season fresh.
I get the idea, but can't we just spring nap instead? I feel like I'm still in hibernation mode.
Hibernation. That's what bears do. They sleep all winter. Sometimes I wish humans could do that too.
Right? Just wake me up when the flowers are blooming and I don't need 3 layers of sweaters.
Speaking of sweaters, I'm so over them. My closet is a mixed bag right now of winter coats and t-shirts.
Mixed bag. That's another good one. It means a variety of different things, usually some good and some bad.
Exactly. Like I have my favorite warm hoodie, but then I have that itchy sweater my aunt gave me.
We all have one of those. March is definitely the month of wardrobe malfunctions.
It really is. You leave the house in a coat, then by 2 p.m., you're sweating and carrying it like a heavy rug.
It's like a workout. See, this podcast really is English at Gym. We're talking about carrying heavy coats.
Nice pivot, David. It's true, though. Everything feels a bit more active in March.
It does. Even the birds are getting louder. I heard them at 5 a.m. today. They were, very enthusiastic.
They're excited. They're looking for nests. It's the circle of life, as the song says.
I just wish their circle of life started a bit later in the morning, like maybe 9 a.m.
You're such a night owl, David. A night owl is someone who likes to stay up late.
Guilty as charged. And the birds are definitely early birds. They get the worm, I get the headache.
Well, hopefully this episode will be the worm for our listeners, something good they can catch early.
I love that. So let's dive deeper into what makes March so special, or so weird.
Let's do it. There's so much more to talk about, like the holidays and the strange traditions we have.
Oh, like St. Patrick's Day. I always forget to wear green and then people try to pinch me.
We'll definitely have to talk about that. It's such a funny, specific tradition.
And the food. Don't forget the food. March has some very specific comfort food vibes.
So, David, speaking of March, we can't ignore the big green elephant in the room.
A green elephant. Oh, you mean St. Patrick's Day.
Exactly. It's on March 17th. Do you actually wear green or do you risk the pinch?
Honestly, I always forget. Then I have to find a green pen or something to put in my pocket just to stay safe.
Haha. For our listeners, to pinch means to grip someone's skin between your thumb and finger and squeeze. Ow.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird tradition, isn't it? If you don't wear green, people are allowed to pinch you.
It's supposed to be lighthearted, though. People get really into it. They even dye rivers green in some cities.
I saw a picture of that. It looks like a giant bowl of lime juice.
It does, but it's all in good fun. It's a day for parades, music, and, of course, four-leaf clovers.
Ah, the lucky charm. If you find one, you're supposed to have the luck of the Irish.
The luck of the Irish just means having very good luck. I've never found one, have you?
Never. I mostly just find three-leaf ones and, mud. Lots of March mud.
Well, that's because of the spring equinox happening this month, too. The ground is finally thawing out.
Equinox. That's a big word. Can you, break that down for us, Sarah?
Sure, it's when the day and night are almost exactly the same length. Equi means equal, and nox means night.
So, after that, the days finally start getting longer than the nights. Thank goodness.
Exactly. It's like we're finally turning a corner.
Oh, I like that phrase. Turning a corner means things are starting to improve after a difficult time.
Right. Winter is the difficult time, and spring is the improvement. I feel like I have more energy already.
Me too. I've actually got a bit of a spring in my step lately. Have you heard that one?
I have. To have a spring in your step means you're walking in a happy, energetic way.
Usually my step is more like a shuffle in the morning, but the sun really helps.
A shuffle, like a zombie? March is definitely the month where the zombies, turn back into humans.
It's the vitamin D, Sarah. We've been living like cavemen for 3 months.
It's true. Although I did try to go for a run yesterday because it was sunny, and I bit off more than I could chew.
Oh no. Did you try to run a marathon on your first day back?
Almost. To bite off more than you can chew means to try to do something that is too difficult for you.
I do that at the gym all the time. I see a heavy weight and think, yeah, I can lift that.
And how does that usually end for you, David?
Usually with me making a very loud, embarrassing noise and putting the weight back down very quickly.
At least you tried. That's what March is for. It's for trial and error.
Trial and error. That's when you try different things and learn from the mistakes you make, right?
Exactly. You try to wear a light jacket, error, it's too cold. You try to plant seeds, error, there's a frost.
It's a very unpredictable month. Unpredictable means you never know what's going to happen next.
Like my hair, the March wind turns it into a bird's nest the second I step outside.
A bird's nest. That's a great way to describe messy, tangled hair.
It's a look, David. Maybe not a good look, but it's definitely a look.
Hey, it fits the season. The birds are actually building nests right now. You're just, being one with nature.
That's a very kind way of saying I look like I haven't brushed my hair in a week.
Well, you know what they say. March winds and April showers bring forth May flowers.
Oh, I haven't heard the March winds part of that before. It makes sense, though.
Yeah, it's like the wind blows away the old dead leaves to make room for the new stuff.
I like that. It's like the earth is clearing the air.
Clearing the air. We usually use that when people talk about their problems to feel better, right?
Yes, but it works for nature, too. Everything feels cleaner after a big March windstorm.
Unless you live near a construction site, then everything just feels, dusty.
Okay, fair point. But even the dust feels, I don't know, fresher than the winter slush?
Slush. That's that gross half-melted snow that looks like a gray smoothie on the side of the road.
Exactly. I am so glad to say goodbye to the slush. It's the bane of my existence.
Wow, bane of my existence. That's a strong phrase. It means something that causes you constant misery.
It's a bit dramatic, I know, but stepping into a deep slush puddle is, well, it's a day ruiner.
I feel you. Your socks get wet and then you're just sad for the next 8 hours.
Exactly. But hey, at least the puddles in March are mostly just water, not ice.
True, it's finally safe to walk without doing the penguin waddle to avoid slipping.
The penguin waddle. I know exactly what you mean. We've all been there.
March is definitely the month where we can finally, break the ice with spring.
I see what you did there. Break the ice usually means to start a conversation or make things less awkward.
Right, and we're starting our conversation with the warm weather. It's a bit shy, but it's coming.
It really is. I even saw a bud on my tree today. Just a tiny, tiny little green dot.
A bud is like a baby flower or leaf before it opens, right?
Exactly. It's a sign of hope. And I think we all need a little bit of that after February.
Amen to that. February is, well, it's the shortest month, but it always feels the longest.
So true. But March has momentum.
Momentum. That's the force or speed of an object in motion, like a snowball rolling down a hill.
Yes, but in this case, it's the momentum of the year. We're finally picking up speed. Speaking of momentum, wait, David, did you remember to spring forward last weekend?
Oh, don't remind me. My internal clock is, totally out of whack right now.
Out of whack is such a great phrase. It means something is not working correctly or is out of order.
Exactly. My brain thinks it's 7 a.m., but the clock says 8 a.m. It's like a tiny form of jet lag.
Totally. Spring forward is when we move the clocks 1 hour ahead for daylight saving time.
We lose an hour of sleep. Honestly, Sarah, it feels like a tax on our dreams.
I know, right? But on the bright side, we gain an hour of sunlight in the evening.
On the bright side. That's when you look at the positive part of a negative situation, right?
Exactly. It's a trade-off. You lose some sleep, but you get to walk home from work in the light.
I guess. But that first Monday morning, I felt like a zombie at my desk.
I think the whole world feels a bit on edge that week. People are just grumpier.
On edge means feeling nervous or easily annoyed. And yeah, I was definitely short with my coffee machine.
Half the lights are on, but nobody's home. My favorite way to describe that sleepy brain feeling.
That's perfect. It means someone looks awake, but they aren't really thinking clearly. That was me.
But hey, the extra sun makes me want to start a new hobby. Maybe, gardening?
Gardening? You? Last time you tried to grow something, you killed a plastic plant, Sarah.
Hey, that was an accident. I think I overwatered it.
You can't overwater plastic. Anyway, March is the perfect time for turning over a new leaf.
To turn over a new leaf means to start behaving in a better or more positive way.
Right. I'm trying to be more active. I'm even following the March Madness tournament.
Ah, the big college basketball tournament in the US. Why do they call it madness anyway?
Because it's unpredictable. Small teams often beat the famous big teams. It's totally crazy.
I love that. Everyone loves a good underdog story.
An underdog is a person or team that is expected to lose. It's so satisfying when they win.
Exactly. My bracket, that's the paper where you predict the winners, is already a mess.
Mine too. I'm in the doghouse with my friends because I picked all the wrong teams.
In the doghouse means someone is angry with you because you did something wrong.
Yeah, they take their basketball very seriously. But hey, it's all in good fun.
Speaking of serious things, did you celebrate International Women's Day on March 8th?
I did. I sent my mom some flowers. It's a big deal in my family.
A big deal means something is very important. I love that the month focuses on empowerment.
Empowerment is such a strong word. It's about giving people the power and confidence to succeed.
It really fits the vibe of March. Everything is, leveling up.
Leveling up, like in a video game, when you move to a higher, better stage?
Exactly. The weather is leveling up, the trees are leveling up, and our appetites, too.
Oh, tell me about it. Winter is for heavy stews and thick soups.
A stew is a dish of meat and vegetables cooked slowly in liquid. It's very hearty.
Hearty means food that is large and satisfying. But now, I'm craving something fresh.
Me too. I actually wanted a salad yesterday. I think my body is done with heavy winter food.
Although, I did eat a whole box of Thin Mints yesterday. Does that count as fresh?
Girl Scout cookies. That's another very specific March tradition in the States.
They're addictive, Sarah. I can't just eat one. I have to eat the whole sleeve.
Addictive means something is so good or habit-forming that you can't stop. I have a sweet tooth, too.
To have a sweet tooth means you really love sugary foods. It's my weakness.
I think we all have a weakness for those cookies. It's funny how these small things define the month.
It really is. March feels like a bridge between the dark winter and the bright summer.
That's a beautiful way to put it. You're getting poetic on me, David.
Oh, stop. I'm just, feeling the March vibes.
The vibes. That's the atmosphere or the general feeling of a place or time.
Yeah, the vibe right now is hopeful, like something good is around the corner.
Around the corner means something is very close or going to happen very soon.
Like my spring break trip. I'm planning a little getaway to the beach.
Oh, I'm jealous. I'm just staycationing this year.
A staycation is when you take a holiday but stay at home and explore your own area.
Exactly. I'm going to finally tackle my spring cleaning. Maybe.
To tackle a task means to deal with something difficult or big in a determined way.
Right, but my closet is currently a no-go zone.
A no-go zone is a place that is dangerous or impossible to enter. What's in there?
Just old shoes and a lot of clutter. Clutter is a collection of messy, unnecessary things.
Well, March is the month to declutter your life, both your house and your mind.
I love that. It's like we're clearing the cobwebs after the long winter.
Clearing the cobwebs. That's a great one. It means to refresh yourself and start thinking clearly again.
Exactly. I feel like I can finally breathe again. The air just smells different.
It smells like, wet dirt and hope.
Mostly wet dirt if it keeps raining like this.
Hey, no rain, no flowers, right? We have to weather the storm.
To weather the storm means to successfully deal with a very difficult problem.
And we've weathered the winter. We're almost at the finish line.
Well, David, we're finally reaching the end of the month. March is on its last legs.
On its last legs? That sounds like the month is an old runner who's about to collapse.
Exactly. On its last legs means something is very old, tired, or almost finished.
That's definitely me at the end of a long week. But hey, it means April is just around the corner.
It is. And you know what the first day of April is, right?
Oh no, April Fool's Day. I have to be on my toes that whole day.
On your toes means being alert and ready for anything. Why? Is someone in your house a prankster?
My younger brother is the worst. Last year he put salt in the sugar bowl. My morning coffee was, interesting.
Oh, that's a classic prank. A prank is a playful trick you play on someone.
It wasn't very playful at 7 a.m., Sarah. I nearly spat it out all over the kitchen.
To spit out is to force something out of your mouth. I bet your brother was cracking up.
Cracking up means laughing very hard. And yes, he was. He thought he was hilarious.
Well, at least it's a good way to kick off the new month with a laugh.
To kick off means to start something, but before we get to April, let's take stock of March.
To take stock means to think carefully about a situation or your progress. How are your English goals going?
Honestly, a bit hit or miss. Some days I'm great. Other days I forget my own name in English.
Hit or miss means something is inconsistent, sometimes good, sometimes bad. That's totally normal.
Is it? I feel like I should be perfect by now.
No way! Learning a language is a marathon, not a sprint.
I like that. A sprint is a short, fast race, but a marathon is long and requires stamina.
Exactly. You need the energy to keep going for a long time. March is a great time to reevaluate.
Reevaluate means to look at something again to see if you need to change it.
Right. Maybe instead of trying to learn 50 words a day, you just stick to 5 really good ones.
To stick to means to continue doing something without changing. I can definitely do 5.
See? That's attainable. Attainable means something that is possible to achieve.
I feel more motivated already. It's like a breath of fresh air to realize I don't have to be perfect.
A breath of fresh air is a very common idiom. It means something new and refreshing that makes you feel better.
That's exactly what this talk was. I feel like I've cleared my head.
Good, because we've covered a lot of ground today. Let's do a quick recap for our listeners.
Good idea. We talked about in like a lion, out like a lamb. That's the crazy March weather.
And spring fever, that burst of energy we get when the sun finally stays out.
We also mentioned spring cleaning. I'm still trying to dodge that one at my house.
To dodge means to avoid something. Good luck with that. We also learned turning a corner.
Right, meaning things are getting better and turning over a new leaf to start fresh.
Don't forget bite off more than you can chew. Don't try to learn the whole dictionary in one day, guys.
And my favorite, hot mess, which is basically how I look when it rains in March.
We've all been a hot mess at least once this month, David. It's part of the March experience.
It really is. I feel like we've hit the nail on the head with this discussion today.
Hit the nail on the head to describe a situation exactly right. I think so too.
Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of English at Gym. Listen and speak.
We hope you enjoyed our ramble about March. A ramble is just a long, casual walk or talk.
It was fun. If you're listening on YouTube, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe.
Yes, and leave a comment. Tell us what is your favorite thing about March or your least favorite?
Or tell us if you've ever been a hot mess in the rain. We'd love to hear your stories.
Definitely. We read all the comments, and they really make our day.
To make someone's day means to make someone very happy. You guys are the best.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Keep practicing, keep moving, and we'll talk to you in the next one.
Bye-bye. Stay dry out there.
Or stay lucky. See you later.